TrendPiler brings you the top 10 strongest currencies in the world. First strongest currency is Kuwaiti Dinar. Kuwaiti Dinar is strongest. After independence in 1960, it was pegged to the British pound sterling. After Iraq invaded Kuwait in 1990, the Iraqi Dinar briefly replaced it, but it was reinstated after their recapture. After a large number of banknotes were stolen, the old Kuwaiti Dinar was demonetized and a new one established. This currency is tops due to its huge oil reserves, 80% of GDP, zero taxation, and low unemployment. The second currency is Bahraini Dinar. The second largest currency is the Bahraini Dinar, which is used in Bahrain. Like Kuwait, Bahrain's high level of wealth comes from its oil stocks, which account for more than 85% of the GDP. In Bahrain, the Bahraini Dinar is also a unique currency. The Riyal, which is the money of Saudi Arabia, can be used in Bahrain, but Bahraini Dinar cannot be used there. Another trending currency is Omani Riyal. The 1970 Saudi Riyal was named after Oman's House of Al Said. After the 1970 Omani coup d'état, the Omani Riyal was reinstated in 1972 with an equal exchange rate. In recent decades, Oman has modernized and diversified its revenue, creating a robust, developed economy with a high level of living. The fourth strong currency is British pound. The British pound sterling, in circulation since 800, is the oldest currency. Sterling, or the pound sterling, comes from Old English. Due to its modern economy and London's economic hub, the British pound is one of the world's strongest currencies. The cable is its exchange rate against the dollar. Another top currency is euro. The euro is the second largest reserve currency behind the US dollar and the official currency of 20 of the 27 European Unit member states. The euro was introduced on January 1, 1999 and utilized for accounting and electronic payments for 3 years. In 2002, coins and banknotes were introduced to 12 European Unit countries in the greatest monetary changeover in history. Sixth trending currency is US dollar. The US dollar holds 58.81% of the world's reserves. Since the 1970s, oil, the commodity that powers the top 4 currencies, has been traded in dollars. The US has maintained a monopoly on oil sales in dollars due to its economic and military power and the vast availability of dollars. Most countries have huge dollar reserves, including petrodollars from oil. Another most famous currency is Bahamian dollar. The Bahamian dollar has been the main currency of the Bahamas since 1966. It has a set exchange rate with the US dollar, which means that one Bahamian dollar will always be worth one US dollar. In 2020, the Bahamas became the first country to have a legal digital money of their own. They did this by introducing the sand dollar as an alternative to digital payments. The eighth trending currency is Canadian dollar. After the province of Canada, New Brunswick and Nova Scotia joined together to form the Federation of Canada in 1867, the Canadian dollar was created. Before that, each province had its own currency. In 1871, the government passed the Uniform Currency Act, which made the Canadian dollar the legal currency. People often call $1 coins loonies because they have a picture of a common loon, a Canadian bird, on them. Ninth strongest currency is Bermudian dollar. The Bermudian dollar is tied to the US dollar, which is also accepted in Bermuda. Bermuda's per capita income is very high and ranks 4th in the world because of its offshore financial services and tourists. The 10th trending currency is Australian dollar. The Australian dollar was introduced in 1966 to replace the Australian pound. At first it was tied to the British sterling, which was usual at the time. However, changes in the sterling caused the Australian dollar to become independent in 1967. The Australian dollar is also accepted on Christmas Island, Cocos, Ealing Islands, and Norfolk Island. It is also the national currency in Kiribati, Nauru, and Tuvalu.